Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mile High Living. I'm Gina Bellich. Every year, over 400 people die of carbon monoxide poisoning, and air quality and safety is something to be taken very seriously in your home. Joining us today is Scott Stevens with Greeley Furnace Company to talk about what they can do to help you. All right, let's get started. First of all, welcome. Glad to have you here, Scott.
Glad to be here.
Talk about Greeley Furnace Company and really how you guys got started.
Yeah, well, Greeley Furnace Company was established in 1958, so we've been around for a while. We service all of Weld County, most of Larimer County, and we do residential, light commercial, and some industrial work. As far as myself, I've been in the business for 35 years plus, anywhere from California to Florida, pretty much across the nation. My partner and I, Patty Graves, bought Greeley Furnace about 4 years ago, and we've, in the last 4 years, tried to move forward with technology and the new testing devices that we have today.
Absolutely, and you're here to talk about some pretty serious topics, and part of that really is carbon monoxide. So really, what should people know about carbon monoxide standards?
Right. They're very confusing, first of all. There are several companies or organizations that rate carbon monoxide in the standards. I guess the big thing to know is the less is better.
Less, obviously,
yeah,
yes.
Is better. The big issue I have today is people's exposure to low-level issues of carbon monoxide, which really most of the UL detectors do not detect until 1 to 4 hours later in the incident. And although these are rated by United Laboratories under 2034, I think there's a gap there that we need to address regarding low-level exposure to carbon monoxide.
No, absolutely. It's a serious topic, and one really that leads to the next question, and is what kind of detectors or alarms should we have in our homes?
Well, I need to state first of all that the detector that I have here, the NSI, does not replace your UL rated detectors because, if you will, they are accepted by the industry.
Okay.
The biggest issue I have on any detector you buy in a retail store, it has a UL rating, 2034, which states that this alarm cannot alarm quicker than 1 to 4 hours at 70 parts per million.
Okay.
Well, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me when most fire departments require a respirator at 35 parts per million.
Oh, there's a difference there.
There's a big difference. And levels as low as 10 to 15 parts per million can cause serious health effects. So you have to be certified to actually sell this type of low-level carbon monoxide detector. And it actually alarms and gives you your first indication at 10 to 15 parts per million. An audible alarm actually gives you a digital alarm at 5 parts per million. At 70 parts per million, it alarms within 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, very quickly. So it's much more responsive. Again, it does not replace. The other issue I have with these in the store is CO is lighter, so it rises.
Right.
Most or a lot of your detectors plug in at your outlet.
Oh, yeah,
so
near
much
the floor.
Lower, right.
Yeah.
So ideally you want your detectors to be eye level around your thermostat, so it'll give you that warning sooner.
Sure.
That's the big difference is how soon they go off and how much of a delay is there before they alarm you. It's been proven that long-term low-level exposure to CO can cause serious health effects in both the elderly, the pregnant, and anybody that has any significant health issues. So it's a real concern. I have them in my house, in the ceiling, done by the contractor, but I also have this with me in my bedroom on my mantle.
Oh, okay.
So it adds me that low-level protection that I think is critical for people.
So, you know, Scott, we could go over this all day long. Unfortunately, we've run out of time, but I want to let everyone know how important it is to look over this stuff. Also, you can call this number, 970-356-0121 today. They have a UV light special for only $1,000 installed through the end of the year. This is normally over $1,400, folks. They are also offering a carbon monoxide home safety inspection for only $650 with a free NSI low-level detector, which is a $200 value. All you have to do is visit GreeleyFurnace.com for more information. They paid for this segment, and keep it here.